Evening, FSG 2025. I hope you are all ready for this next event. I most definitely am. It is the Crazy20, and it is definitely as crazy as it sounds, as you can see from the track that we have laid out here with all the crazy lighting and so on. I love that there are like an amazing amount of people coming to watch. And actually, I see it's getting really, really crowded. But as the announcer already said, you can actually also use the big grandstands on the other side. And they told me that they'll shine a light on the grandstands exactly over there, where you can see the track even better, and there's room for everyone. So I hope you all know how to get there. It's the same one as you would use if you watch the endurance and so on. So please, it's getting really crowded here. It's also close to the campsite afterwards, so only advantages. So I hope you can all see, and definitely from the grandstands, you will be able to see that the track is actually shaped as a 20. And when I first heard it, I thought, how the hell are they going to make a track in the shape of 20? But coming here, they actually did, and it looks like a really, really fun track. It has some higher speed sections, a really tight corner, and then also kind of like a really extended skid pad, I would almost say, at the end. Teams need to, first go quick, of course. It's still all about racing. But, and there's some music getting through as well. Okay, I like it, Riders on the Storm. But they also get points for how nicely they dressed their car up with all the different lightings and little artifacts. So both speed and show will be rewarded by the jury, who's here sitting together with us. Well, at the moment they're still absent, so if they're not here in time, I guess we'll have to do the judging. But the jury will, I think they're arriving there with their, let's say, limousine full of judges.
Was ist denn für eine 50er? So, ich bin jetzt an der Kamera hier, guck mal. Ja, wir machen auf alle Fälle jetzt am Anfang Leute an die Kameras dran.
Ja, aber
Wie sind die jetzt von der Farbe her?
Nee, wir werden an keiner Stelle noch nicht herankommen. Ich denke mal, das passt schon. Oder hast du noch eine andere Idee? Ich habe keine andere Idee. Das ist da drüben vielleicht ein. Die kommen. Die da stehen. Nee. Hier mein Name ist vorbei, hier ist vorbei, hier. Vorbei. Da drüben sind wir im Zweifelsfall auch nicht näher dran. Das erinnert mich an Deggendorf. Wir haben mal auf.
So, sag mal Stopp. Aber Blende habe ich aber noch.
Das kann man machen, ja klar.
Und er hat eine Autoblende.
Ja, wir haben so
Mal nur kurz vorne gucken. Na? Ja, die ist gerade bei 4,5. Ja, nee, weiß ich. Die ist noch auf Autoblende. Und jetzt suche ich diesen Schalter, wo die ausgeht.
All right. The music has stopped, so I'll try again. So once more, there's like these huge grandstands. They're open for everyone. You can see the track even better. It's lighted up. Feel free to go there because it's getting like insanely crowded here. And you only see the track better from a distance. So feel free to make your way up there. They open it especially for you. And I think there's already a first car making its way to the track. It's getting really hard for us to see which car it is. Luckily, Igor is in contact with the starting line, so he will be able to tell you which it is, hopefully. But it definitely looks like a really nice car. So what are the rules for the Crazy20? Yeah, there are some rules. Oh, and off it goes already.
And off they go. That is car number 1717.
Ooh, already a bit understeered here in the hairpin. Oh, and it goes straight through, skips the entire
they skip
zero.
the zero and they come across the finish line.
Yeah. So he did the Crazy2, not the Crazy20.
That's car number 17 from Cluj-Napoca.
Yes, indeed. And it was actually a really crazy ride, indeed, for the first attempt. But I'm sure that the driver will be hitting himself. But will get another try, right? So let's hope he will manage to.
They all have
navigate.
2 runs,
yes.
just as in like a normal skid pad or acceleration manual event.
Indeed.
As you can see, there's some scoring being given now by the judges for the showmanship and how the car is kind of dressed up in lights. This will account for 30 points potentially, and then you also get 30 points for how quick you do the track.
And car number 17 going on their second run. Very wobbly, but the driver finding the entrance to the zero this time.
Yeah, that must give him some show points. Like really oversteered out of the corners. Not sure if it's fast, but it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, really nice car, really nice looking car. And they added the lights to emphasize the curves of their car. And in their commentary form, they said they don't need a strategy to win. Because Cody wins everything if the song is playing in the background.
That's crazy.
And from the commentators, they get a 5, and a 6.
That's a really good benchmark, I think. So that's 16 points. Of course, the timing, we can also see it, but I'm not gonna. Well, at the moment they have the best time, so that's 30 points. And also how the marshals at the start, they're like the flight crew indicating where they should go.
And the next car on the track will be car number 97.
And they need to turn out the lights.
Yeah,
only
Mickey,
have their T-cell going.
Yeah, Mickey's going to look up who that is and where they are. We're seeing just some vague outlines at the moment, but maybe they have some more spectacular stuff planned for when they start going. And they get off completely in the dark, stealth mode.
I missed the corner.
Missed the corner, also missed the entry to the zero, but now going around it very well. And they cross the finish line. Let's see what they get from the jury. A 4, a 3, and a 4 for a total of 11.
UAS Landshut is the team. Okay, so far I'm pretty happy with this event.
Yeah, let's see if they
were 5 minutes in.
And let's go. Second run of car number 97. Oh, and there's a smoke machine over the starting line. I don't know if that's from the team or if that's from FSG, but it certainly looks impressive. Oh, and you can see the arrow moving with the smoke. Very tight around that hairpin.
Yeah, it takes the corner properly this time. Really pushing the car, and I think it's a rear-wheel driven car because the tires are going everywhere. Oh, hits one cone. With great showmanship, that's for sure. The track goes wild.
Oh, and I am seeing some glow in the dark on the car now, a little bit more up close.
Yeah, so we have a 3 times 4 score. Probably because of the lack of the lights, but the driving was quite impressive.
Definitely, definitely. The driver was not holding back, even though it was dark. This could be... This is Dresden, I think. Schweinfurt? Ah, yeah, of course it's Schweinfurt. With a unicorn on the nose. Lovely music choice.
Ah, and yet again, another driver missing the entrance to the zero. But it's okay, they have a second attempt.
Yeah, so note to the drivers, it's a 20 that you need to drive. So at some point you need to take the left to do the zero of the 20. But they do get a lot of points from the jury. That it was a 3 times 8.
Pretty good score, an 8, 9, and a 7. That's pretty high.
I think the unicorn doing a lot of the heavy lifting there.
That's probably due to the unicorn. Frank is telling me that's has to do with the unicorn on front of the car.
That makes sense. They would get a 10 for me.
And the next car up is number 24.
Okay, we have another rear-wheel driven car with a lot of show. E24. Nicely with the lights on the bottom and also on the front and rear wing. Lovely to see. Not sure if something's wrong with the car or he's just wanting to show the nice lights to us. Could be either or.
And taking it gentle through the exit now.
This is Leiria, Lart, car number 24 indeed. And it was taking quite a bit slow, and it even bottomed at really low speed here. So I'm not sure whether there's something wrong with the car or not. But it's driving up to the second try, I think.
Yeah, yes, they are indeed going for their second run, and they had a 6, a 5, and a 5 from the jury. So one of the higher scores we've seen so far.
And a fun fact for them, they have a saying on their rear wing, which is confia, in other words, trust.
Driver is definitely trusting the car, power sliding out of the bottom of the zero, but again going slightly slow at the end, so maybe the driver thinks this is the end of the course already.
And let's see what they get from the jury on the second run. Again, a 5, a 5, and a 6.
Nice, some good scoring.
Good score for team number 24.
Look what is arriving now.
Yes, that is car number 6.
Oh, judges, get out of your tent. E60.
Oh, that is, what is that? A flamingo on the end plates? And yet another driver missing out on the turn.
From Weingarten. indeed also missing the zero. But lovely light, so I'll forgive him.
Yeah, the flamingo on the end plates is phenomenal.
Oh, they even have the lights Weingarten on their rear wing. Lovely. We have a new car on track, and it's a quick one. Is that Munich?
It's car number H21, the historic vehicle from, I think it is Munich.
Yeah, it is. And they're quick,
Oh, blistering pace. Phenomenal.
Lovely lighting as well. Wow. Even warming up the tires. Oh, it's truly Crazy20.
And they get a 3, a 4, and a 5 from the jury.
Actually, they registered their car as DQ Fast Racing Team. And one of the things that they wanted to know us is no DQs, please.
And the next car...
So probably this is probably one of the cars that got disqualified here a couple of years ago.
I heard some rumors, yeah. But they didn't miss the zero, so this run was valid.
And the next car starting now is car number 69.
Yeah, that's the car from Mannheim, Cure Mannheim.
Yeah. Oh, and with a disco ball on the rear as well.
Wow, that's amazing.
Well, very smooth driving. You could say the driver is a smooth operator.
This is really show driving.
Yeah, they're going for the style award. That's for sure, for the best show award. Really cool disco light on the back.
Slowing down a little bit on the exit now. But they do get a 6, a 6, and a 6. 666 for the car 69.
Hopefully that doesn't give him any bad luck now.
No, hopefully not. And now we have the car from Munich, H21, going on their second attempt. And going even faster. They're definitely going for the speed. Oh, what a slide. Knocking out a couple of cones.
Yeah, and the cones, they do have lights on top, so it also smacked one of the lighting. Hopefully it survived.
Yeah, they're going to need to replace a couple of lights because it was a really loud bang that we heard from that light. So that's going to be broken for sure.
Yeah, I'm wondering, we usually have teams collecting cones. Will there be teams collecting lights this time around? And that is a 4, a 4, and a 5 for Munich's second attempt.
Yeah, and they went so fast. It seems like they called the police because the next car is kind of lighting you don't want to see in your rear mirrors.
Well, that's a little bit further behind, and lining up right now actually is another car.
Ah, you're true, yeah. Hard to see from here.
And I believe that's car number 69, judging by the music, going for their second run. Let's see how smooth they make it this time.
And actually they have brought a completely new livery, a special livery also for the Crazy20. That means that they want to be 5 seconds faster. Well, I don't know what that means because they never driven the Crazy20, but 5 seconds faster on this track is quite impressive.
And there we go. Car number 69, smooth operator going for their second run.
Yeah, and again, make sure to watch the disco ball now at the rear, hanging on the rear wing. Amazing.
It's full on disco here at FSG. And it's a 7, a 7, and a 6 for a total of 19. 18, 20. You can tell I was on the operations team in my team. And the next car is taking off. I believe that is car H41.
I think that's one of the Eindhovens.
Indeed, that is the 2019 Eindhoven vehicle.
Yeah, exactly. Nicely dressed up.
And with the police lights in the front, like you said, Matti.
Yeah, too bad they didn't go for a song from the police.
No, indeed.
fun fact, they put their old LiDAR sensors on the car with additional lights as headlights.
Oh, and they get excellent style points, 9, 8, and 8. I think that's the highest we've seen so far.
25.
Yeah, they have a very Christmassy like look as well.
A rocket ship has been launched again.
Yes, car 253. Very nice underskirt lighting. Oof, stopping on a dime at the end there. We see the lack of lighting, the jury is not too happy with it. They get a 3, a 3, and a 4.
They do have a cool under-tray lighting though, the racecar Kiel. So pay attention to that, everyone, because they have a very nice under-tray lighting under the blinking light. You cannot almost see it, but if you look carefully, you will definitely see something under the car.
And I see the police is about to be back on track. H41 from Eindhoven.
Yeah, it's so cool that they actually use the lidars to do these police lights.
You know, all these electric cars, I'm surprised none of them tuned down their traction control to get a little bit of drift style. And let's see on Eindhoven's second run, what do they get? A 9, a 9, and an 8, even 1 point more. And next up we have a new team.
That must be DHBW, no?
It is 277 indeed,
Yeah.
DHBW.
Nice, they replaced their yellow highlights with a light. Amazing. And that's quick. Wow. Sliding over the finish line, barely making the exit.
There's a 4, a 5, and a 5 from the jury.
Yeah, looking at the times, Munich had a 15.7, but this was a 15.79, so extremely close even in lap times.
And meanwhile, 253 is back on the track.
Yeah, and ever since Basti, our flagman, is showing the drivers where to take the turn, nobody has missed the turn. So, Basti, thank you for that.
The magic of Basti. Welcome back.
That is a 4, a 4, and a 5 from the jury. I believe the same score they had the first time around. Let's see who's up next. It is DHBW with their second run.
Yeah, they were very quick in their first run, actually. So let's see if they can beat that. It does look a little bit more controlled, so less showmanship, but maybe more speed. Nice. Almost identical time, 15.8, but a great run by DHBW Stuttgart and really cool lighting. And they get rewarded for it.
Indeed, they get a 5 and a 6 and a 5.
And up next is the team 227, Bern from Switzerland. Let's see if the jury can remain neutral.
Purple underglow, I'm loving it.
Oh, they have something hanging on their rear wing as well, but it's not holding back the driver. What is it? Is the cake?
Is that like a line?
Maybe it's a birthday cake for FSG.
Is it? It's not a piñata or something?
It's a birthday cake.
And next up is car H33 from Zurich. In the meanwhile, 4, 3, and 4 for car number 227. And Matti, seeing this car in the dark, I'm sure will inspire some more nightmares for you.
Oh yeah, I dreamt of this in a bad way. Oh, and it sounds angry. It is angry. Lovely lights. The light at the back is moving a bit. That's, I guess, the reference to the song as well.
And the historic AMZ team gets a 5, a 4, and a 5.
Well, they indicated in their feedback form that they want to win with style. But so far, I think they're a little bit behind in the points. So let's see whether they can make up for that in speed.
And here goes the birthday cake again. I think this is officially the quickest cake ever in Germany.
And they tied it on pretty good as well.
Yeah, this driver is thinking, this track, piece of cake.
And it's a 4, a 5, and a 5. I think a 1-point improvement as AMZ, historic team, lines up for their second attempt.
Ooh, that's a bit too much show.
Well, you never know. Hey, there we go.
Clipping some cones and lights. It's turning into fireworks here. Oh, it's also losing a bit of lighting of its own.
Half of their LEDs.
That was maybe a bit too much. Yeah, Crazy20, anything can happen.
Yeah, the driver got a little bit lightheaded, so that happens.
But they did get more style points for it. A 5, a 6, and a 5.
I mean, oversteer is also always more points, right?
Just a little break in the action while the marshals run around trying to fix everything and find all the lights that got knocked away.
Yeah, interestingly, the lights consist of 2 parts. The actual light and then like a cover on top. And most of the lights are split in 2 because of the impact.
Yeah, it seems there's still a couple missing cones here and there. I see one missing at the base of the 2. So, Mickey, which car would you have given the most style points so far?
Yeah, the one with the Christmassy lights or the police lights, definitely. That was Eindhoven, right? So
yeah, that's not your Dutch bias talking?
Nah, that's no. It's just a cool car to see with all the lights like that. It's yeah, makes me happy.
I like the disco ball.
Yeah, I also think the disco ball is maybe underrated. I think a really cool idea.
Guys, that's like so 70s. I don't know.
No, it's 20s, crazy 20s.
Unser Auto fährt mit Äpfelwein, holla ia ho. Und da geht so 50 Liter nein, holla ia ho. Unser Auto fährt mit Äpfelwein und wir brauchen keinen Sprit. Und nach dem Tanke fängt's an zu schwanken und ich schwanke mit.
The unicorn ready to get going, but we're still building the track a little bit. There are some lights missing on the cones. It's not as easy as on a regular track to just replace the cones.
And these marshals don't take their task very lightly. So that's we have to make sure that the track is light as well. So before we get going again.
Unser Auto fährt mit Äpfelwein, holla ia ho. Und da geht so 50 Liter nein.
Yeah, and as far as I can see, all the lights have been replaced. At least, yeah, there we go. So the unicorn car is back. We've seen earlier on just outside the track.
Definitely the most colorful. They have the most collection of different colors. Oh, it's the color is changing underneath the car even. A little bit of oversteer at the end for the show. Nice by the driver.
Definitely one for the competitor of the showman. Wow, it's a 9,
a
10,
10.
And 8. A 10. We have a first 10, don't
nice. We? 27. I think they're the current leaders probably. Very close with Eindhoven then. I don't know which team this is, but I already like them.
I'm seeing quite a bit of orange. That looks like the car from the University of Siegen.
cannot see a lot from the front of this car, but the back is like really crazy.
They have these very small eyes lights on the front, but yeah, it's definitely the back is lighting up, literally.
And they get a 5, a 5, and a 5. Very, very quick consensus amongst the jury.
Yeah, clearly, that's a lot of wheel spin. That's Dresden.
Yes,
I can
the
see from the
historic
shape.
Dresden entry. Ooh.
Already a drift.
But that's got to win some
Clipping
style
some
points.
cones again. Wow. They forgot to turn on traction control.
Well, I mentioned, I was surprised, well, they missed the 0, unfortunately. But I was mentioning before, still power... Yay. It seems nobody told the driver that that was already the exit.
Open your eyes.
But I think Dresden with that turned off traction control definitely going for style points there. Didn't quite pay off with a 3 and a 2.
Yeah, they went a bit quick in the slow zone as well. That's doesn't give you a lot of points, I'm afraid.
No, but hopefully they'll be able to dial it in.
This jury is really strict on hitting cones, because if you hit cones, you get a deduction in points, that's for sure.
Well, you say that, Mickey, but the second run of AMZ, when they knocked out half the track, that got them quite a few style points. So, you know, the jury can be fickle, the jury can be capricious.
But they were also, they had really cool lighting, so. There's a car in the queue, and wow, I'm really looking forward to seeing it coming. You know, like this insane lights all around. Can't see which one it is yet. But meanwhile, while the track is being rebuilt, Siegen is waiting. I hope their low voltage accumulator is big enough to accommodate for all this lighting. And off they go.
Open your eyes. Transforming the vibe.
We're also going for some drift points, and much more neatly than Dresden.
Yeah, I wonder if any team will do Tokyo Drift as their song. Oh, and they missed a little off track.
Oh, I think this is intentional, Matti.
And the crowd goes wild.
It missed the big 0, drew a couple of its own. Knocked it. And let's see what that gets them with the jury. I'm seeing a 9. I'm seeing a 9 and an 8.
Wow, and the smell from the tires over here. Yeah, that's one way to impress the jury.
Well, let's just hope it doesn't let the other drivers have an idea to do the same, because then it will be a long night.
Oh, and I'm seeing some very impressive lighting going out.
Looks like an Eindhoven car. It's H40, so that's a 2018 then. And indeed, they're really lighting up the track.
Picobello BV.
And they're driving it very neatly, very, very precisely.
And still the smell from the tires.
Triple 9. Triple 9 from the jury. I think that's the highest score yet.
It is, yeah.
In their commentary form, they said, we have some LEDs.
Well, I think that's definitely true.
I don't think there's a single LED to be found in Eindhoven anymore. Yeah, 6.8. This is it? Is that? It's an Asian team. Really cool music choice. Unfortunately, they go off track. And it's University Tsinghua. They even have music on board.
Yes, unfortunately not too high of a score from a jury, a 3, a 1, and a 2. And now we have Eindhoven returning.
Vieze asbak.
Ah, they're quick, they're quick.
Oh, dat is gek. Nee, want daar hebben we net een nieuwe ingezet. Maar heb je man daar dan zelf aan lopen, Hannes?
Very quick, I think that's a 17-second time.
Quicker at 17.1.
Once again, high scores from the jury, a 999. So it seems so far the score from the jury is positively correlated to the number of lights on your car.
Makes sense. 6-8. Team from Taiwan.
Yes, Tsinghua University, car number 68.
And this time they're finding a way on the track. Hopefully it doesn't go off track. And if you listen carefully when the car's going back, there's actually music on board of the car.
And a little bit higher score now, a 3, a 2, and a 2.
Yeah, their driver has great night vision and can see every cone clearly at night without even lights. So that's impressive.
It was not a lie, he didn't hit a single cone, so good job by the driver. He is stalled currently at the exit. So some marshals are coming to help. He's instructed to move forward without an issue. Based on the music, this should be another Dutch team.
And yet it isn't, it's car number 35, it's a manual car.
Oh! And it fits 2 passengers. This must be very unique.
Fits 2 passengers, but you can't call it a 2-seater.
Nice. Wow, and also the lighting is super nice. Oh! Woo! Good thing there are not too many lights out here. Oh,
the drawers are falling out.
Some structural issues. Yeah, it's not good for braking.
This looks like a DNF for sure.
Not good
I'm
for braking.
not sure if getting out of the car is necessarily DNF. Now they have to finish the 0. Up to now it was fun, but they still need to run, of course.
Did they just actually flash the jury?
Yeah, I'd rather not talk about it, Mickey.
That cannot be unseen, Matti. That cannot be unseen.
And I will have to do some repairs on the accumulator card because it sticks shouting gas, gas, gas.
And they cross the finish line.
Have we ever had a 2-seater Formula Student kart?
It's actually a 0-seater. A 2-stander. Oh, but it is a 666 from the jury.
And
669 or 669? 666.
So I was wondering if there was a 2-seater, but looks like we're getting a 4-seater now.
It does indeed look that way.
Let's see which team this is. It's from the University of Volkswagen.
Must be from Wolfsburg then.
I heard they have an insane amount of team members. And off they go.
Oh, there's a sign on the front saying something. Let's see, can they make the hairpin? Yes, they can.
Mag inspection, full in the limit. First gear, giving it all. I think he shifted.
Let's see if they go for a handbrake at any point.
I cannot see how many people are in there, but I definitely think 4.
Going with quite a lot of mechanical sympathy for the car, but now the team members are getting out.
Is it a driver change?
2025.
That's a nice detail. Lovely. This is the Scruti car. Lovely, you can see the car squat when everyone jumps in again. I guess all the lights were sold out, so they just bought a car.
Yeah, really nice touch though, really nice, well done.
Yeah, first car with a horn as well.
But the jury is giving a 000, it seems. Now it's the Flamingo Mobile.
Oh yeah, this one was good. Oh, driver shaking his head. Diesel is green, so something went wrong.
Well, we don't know. Maybe this is part of the performance.
Or indeed, this is going to be like a super unexpected dance. It's a car from Ravensburg, Weingarten.
I hope this one won't flash us again.
Oh, we don't mind if it's parked here. I mean, lovely lighting.
I think this is just to impress the judges.
I think so too, yeah.
Close and personal.
Allow them a bit of a closer look.
Ah, too bad. It looked so nice, the car. But yeah, I think if it were to stop on track, this was the best place to be. And up next, what do we have?
Looks like a bit of a Christmas tree there. There's lucky number 13.
Ooh. Is this a team from China? No, my bad. What am I saying?
I believe
Swiss, yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah, it's so hard to see which team is which in this darkness. Indeed, the team from Wallis. Driver trying to figure out where the track is. Of course, get 2 runs.
I think since Wallis is a canton, do you think they speak Cantonese there?
Quite possibly, yeah, Diego, quite possibly.
And it was a 4, a 3, and a 3 from the jury for the team from Valais.
'41, that must be Deggendorf.
Indeed.
Oh, nice. They use their lighting from their autonomous system. Clever. And they were very known for their front lights. Actually, they used to have headlights, and I think they still added one on the car. So there's like this purplish glow on there. Really great.
So apparently the car from Wallis, they have correlated the pressure of the brakes and also their throttle to the lights. So the harder they press the brakes and the throttle, the more lights light up.
And it is
so that should be interesting
a 4
to see.
and a 4 for Deggendorf.
This is the good kind of info. Now we'll have to pay attention to that. Yeah, indeed. You can see the lights changing, and it's based on the pedal input of the driver. So this is full throttle then. Nice. Bit of braking, full throttle again, lifting a bit.
Really feathering it through the 0.
Ah, that's a cool detail. That's nice to see.
But let's see what the jury thinks. A 4, and a 4.
The problem is now you can see if the driver's flat out or not. So I'm not sure.
And we remember Deggendorf, they used to have these huge lights on their main hoop, right? Because they used to practice in the dark. Well, they should have practiced a bit more, I guess.
Yeah, indeed, they used to. They still have...
You see there's a little light rolling behind, crossing the finish line. Well, it seems that little incident lent them a few more style points. It is a 4, a 5, and a 5 from the jury.
elke keer. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dikke nek die is weer hier. 3, 4, 5, 6. Kijk nou toch eens wat een gest. 2, 4, 6, 8. Ik krijg de stuipen als hij lacht. 4, 6, 8, 10. Heb je ooit zoiets gezien? Zo'n hele dikke nek aan mij. Kijk hem daar eens lopen met zijn happy open. Ja, nu kun je zien wat ik die vent een dikke nek. Hey, kijk hem toch eens wel, ik zal je wat vertellen. Hij ontploft direct die dikke nek aan mij. Kijk hem toch eens daar.
And I'm hearing from the timing people. You can see that Deggendorf currently has the fastest time. That's because they knocked one of the lights through the finishing timing beacon.
Wow. Okay. But that raises the question about the rules. But I think you need to, yeah.
Indeed. I don't think it says anywhere specifically that the car has to cross the finish line, just that the finish sensor must be triggered.
Yes, exactly. So that's definitely one of the highlights of tonight.
And next up will be Diepholz. They actually wanted to say hi to Delft for helping FSN, and they really would like to win the light show here. And I sure think they're doing a really good job, even collecting some cones. Wow.
Yeah, it seems they wanted some extra illumination for themselves as well.
Yeah, this lighting is really cool. They have a lot of attention to detail. The orange with the blue, under tray lighting, very, very impressive. This should be a high score.
Let's see what the jury thinks. A 7, an 8, and a 7. So maybe the lighting was good. Maybe the driving style was a little bit too tame. Let's see what they'll be able to do on their second attempt.
Lots of wheel spin. They even have a flag. Nice.
It's car number 29 from
Navarra. Is this? But what flag are they using? I think it's a Spanish team. But
yeah, you think it's well, probably the flag of Navarra.
Really cool lighting on the front as well, changing color.
And I love how the cooling fans keep the flag blowing at any speed.
Get a little away from the driver here. Nice.
Let's see, that flag has got to earn them some bonus points.
It's actually
It's an 8, a 7, and a 7.
It's actually pretty cool to see the aerodynamics, having the effect on the flag. And here they are, Diepholz again with their super lighted car.
Clipped one cone at the exit of the 2 there, but clean through the rest of it. And a bit of a flare at the finish. Let's see if that's enough to convince the jury. It is. It's an 8 and an 8 and another 8.
It seems that there's going to be another human in the loop event or performance. I'm not 100% sure what's going to happen.
I think it's a tiny little remote control Formula Student vehicle.
It is. And it is the team from Delft, the RC24. Nice. That's a nice touch.
Well, see, they even
it's
got
very hard to see. It's a little bit oversteered as well. Again, a 3-seater. Wow, a lot of wheel spin even. I really wonder what happens if they hit a cone.
I think the car breaks this time.
It won't be the fastest time, but a big power slide flare at the finish and across the line.
Nice.
Let's see what the jury thought.
It took quite some speed at the end. I think it's attempting some donuts now at the end. Nice.
And it is a 7, a 7, and a 7 from the jury.
That's a pretty good score. I think score to weight, this was definitely the best one.
Well, if you take the 3 drivers into account, maybe not quite. And the jury's just taking a bit of a closer look here at the Delft car as the next car enters the track.
And this is the actual Delft car, the H25.
The big brother, so to speak.
Lovely lighting. Yeah, it's going quick.
Yeah, fun fact about the Delft car, they have incorporated a number of logos from the very first car from 25 years ago. It's on the car this year, 25 years later. That's an homage to the first team.
And the jury gave them 1 more point than the little one, a 7, a 7, and an 8.
We get some smoke again. It's for Deggendorf. We've seen them a few times already, you know? Or is it the second run only? Wow.
Yeah, I think because of the timing fiasco with their second attempt, they get a rerun. They keep it much cleaner this time, even turning out the lights at the end there.
Yeah, driver got a little bit unlucky with the timing of the track lights, but he managed well.
And let's see what the jury thinks. It is a 5, a 6, and a 6.
I haven't talked much about lap times, but everyone seems to be around like 17, the quicker cars 16, and then of course we had the Munich car with 15.7, still unbeaten. Or was it DHBW?
I think there's the Delft car, the big one, going for another run.
It's actually crazy how quick on throttle a driver is. Like not even on entry of the car, on corner the car's already on throttle.
Very smooth, very quick. But what does the jury think? Same score as before, an 8, a 7, and a 7.
Makes sense. I think the driver was really going for the lap time.
You know, I think whichever team, if a team manages to get 20 seconds on the dot, they should get some sort of special prize for it as well.
Something flew loose from the car. I don't know what it is. But still plenty of lights on the car. Whoa, bottoming out at the end.
Yeah, the track markers are indicating that the car did indeed lose a part. But they do get some high style points for that. An 8, an 8, and an 8.
Wow, again, a beautiful car lined up. A car from Chemnitz, a lot of wheel spin. Ooh, missing the corner though, too bad. But
honestly, I think the lighting makes up for it.
And there's one cone stuck, so probably the marshals will try to get it out. In the meantime, we can enjoy the beautiful lights on the car, both on top and on the bottom, like constantly changing lights.
And the car spitting out the cone and some lights there and going, and once again, not quite making the turn.
Yeah, drivers trying to be respectful for the cones.
Yeah, driver is trying to be respectful to the cones, but otherwise he's just molesting them. So I think this is like the 10th cone or something for this driver. But let's see if he manages to get going again.
He will get a second shot, of course, so maybe then he can go for a nice lap time. I feel like traction control is forbidden in the Crazy20 here, but there we go.
Well, definitely getting some style points with that.
Yeah, seems to be a difficult car on throttle.
But the juries did enjoy the lighting and the power sliding as well. It is an 8, a 9, and a 7.
Wow, that's on the top scorers. Well done by Chemnitz. Maybe next lap they can see what lap time they can pursue.
I'm hearing from the juries, maybe for the teams that still have to run, that if your driving is a little bit more dynamic, they might be a little bit more inclined to give you some points.
And dynamic meaning destroying the track, Diego, or just keeping within the cones?
Well, I think that is for the jury to know and for the rest of us to find out.
I think if you manage to slide within the cones, that's probably what the jury is aiming for.
We're having a little bit of a break right now. It seems that the Chemnitz car either lost some pieces of itself or spread around some pieces of the lights. So to avoid any flats, the track marshals are doing a good job clearing the track right now.
Yes, this is what we like to see. One guy doing the brooming, 5 people watching and giving tips. That's how we do it.
Okay, the track has been declared clean. And the next car is about to go. And it is car 101. I would say that definitely looks pretty dynamic to me. Let's see if the jury agrees.
Yeah, very good, very nice driving, very fast.
A 9, an 8, and a 9.
Well done by Leibniz Hannover. Well, good.
And now we have car number 66.
Car from Nürnberg. He clipped the cone, decided to take it with him over the finish line, but then graciously stopped so that the marshals could get it away. Car from Nuremberg.
Actually, that's quick thinking, because he didn't want to destroy the light, so he pushed it in front of him, and then he could clear the track.
And I think the jury appreciates that. It is a 888 for Nuremberg.
And as we say that, it seems like the car shut down here on the exit.
But in the meanwhile, we get another human-powered vehicle on the track.
Nice, has some really cool lighting details, both on the bottom and also on the side. Again, a double-seater. Actually, they do have a seat on top of that. Is it with seat belts? I'm not sure. It's a rear-wheel steering. I guess that's allowed on the Crazy20. Come on, final meters. A really nice accumulator card. You can even see inside, like a transparent front.
And across the line. And it is a 666.
Oh, something beautiful is coming our way. I think it's a car from DHBW Ravensburg.
Yeah, I think they might hold them because the car from Nuremberg is still stuck here in the exit area.
Wir haben es gerade über das Auto, was ich habe. Ich habe da wohl irgendwie noch fest, deswegen kann das nächste nicht starten.
The guys from Regensburg are quite tired from their run. They went pretty quickly, passing by us, completely out of breath, barely able to respond.
Yeah, four-leg drive really takes it out of you.
I think the marshals are setting up a detour.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, I think these scooties just made sure the car is safe because the driver entered the car again and they are being pushed away now.
All right, let's see, the smoke machine is going again. The green stick is waved. And there we go, positively Christmas-looking car is number 75.
Yeah, it's quick and beautiful. Oh, it misses totally misses a track here.
Yeah, a little bit too quick. That is a car from GFR. And I believe the next car is going to be the other Karlsruhe. And despite the off track, it is a 777 for GFR.
It did have really nice lighting, so we gotta give him that.
Yeah, I think on the second run they'll do even better. Whoa. Oh, and that is a big power slide by Ulm.
There are even components from the lights flying towards us. But nice lighting. Whoa, bolting me out.
Big scratch on that FSG bump, or one of the FSG bumps, I should say. And it is once again a 777.
Yeah, around the main hoop, some really nice lighting, and then also, of course, the neon lights underneath the car. Again, some track rebuilding needed. It does feel like the marshals are getting used to it and a lot more efficient at it.
Yeah, it is very much a some assembly required situation here after almost every run. We're hearing now there's a bit of a lamp workshop going on to try to fix the lights faster than the cars are breaking them. Hopefully they'll be quick enough to keep the same track well lit, well defined for all the teams that are remaining. And right now it is the team from GFR lining up for attempt number 2.
And off they go. Again, quite quick. Hopefully the driver will find the track this time. I'll move aside already a little. A lot of wheel spin. Oh no, same mistake. But finds the track again quickly.
Now let's see what they get from the jury. It is a 7, an 8, and a 7. 1 point improvement.
I think the driver actually had a dark visor on there. Oh dear.
Well, we solved that mystery, didn't we? I think they got a 7, an 8, and a 7, so that's still decent points.
And that is car 44 lining up next. Let's see if the driver, yes indeed, takes it much neater through there.
Yeah, and as the music suggests, it is a quick car. This time it managed all the corners well. And across the finish line.
A very clean run. Let's see what the jury thinks. We know they're not always about the cleanest of the runs. It is an 8, and a 6. So they do improve by 1 point.
Have a new one. Or have we seen this one already?
I think this is Navarro, judging by the flag in the back. Or is this somebody else with the flag?
No, it's Barcelona.
It's Barcelona.
And that flag I do recognize. I think it's a Catalan flag. Is someone singing live, or is this an actual song? I'm not, at least.
Isn't that the oil flag that we used to see on the Formula 1 tracks?
It's a 777 for Barcelona.
It's becoming a popular score, the 777.
Yeah, it feels like the jury is sort of settling into how they rank everything as well. Let's see some more impressive lights coming out on track.
This is the car from Pforzheim. Yeah, some really cool lighting across all the edges of the rear wing and also the bottom plate.
Yeah, and again, a pro tip from the jury, as Diego mentioned earlier, fancy driving, spectacular driving really adds to the points.
Yeah, so this time it is once again a 666 as Barcelona goes for their second run. I think it's definitely somebody singing live. We're getting a karaoke performance here. It's a good run from Barcelona. It is a 7, an 8, and a 7. That's Pforzheim comes back for attempt number 2. Very smooth, very controlled. No drama to speak of at all. A bit of a flourish on the finish. And the jury once again with the 666, a favorite score of theirs.
Finally, we get a Tokyo Drift song.
Yeah, well, when you hear this music, you know what you expect to see.
Indeed. The driver definitely did have some wheel spin. So we might get some drifting, but currently it's mostly carrying cones.
Yeah. I think they solved the lighting problem by carrying lights from the cones. It also adds to the point, I think.
And I think they also, similar to Fast Tube, have a transparent body cover.
And this is the OWL Racing team, and apparently all their drivers have to watch the Fast and the Furious the night before.
Actually, if you watch closely, they have a transparent sidewall in the car. So actually they put a couple of lights inside the car so you can see the driver's feet. Cool detail.
And let's see who's up next. Car number 16.
This is another Zurich team, UAS Zurich. And their strategy is to survive. And
well,
yeah,
the car survived pretty well, the track not as much.
Strategy to survive, that cannot be said for that one of the lights that they hit, so that strategy didn't work. But let's see, they got a 6, a 7, and a 6.
Here we go again. Will we see some drifting? Cautious approach. Come on, give us something.
Matti, do you know how they live in Tokyo?
Apparently he's still carrying a cone. Is that possible? On the left in the side pot, nice. some free lighting.
Big start and a big cheer from the crowd.
Yeah, super nice to see the car drive through the smoke. We'll get a little bit of CFD validation.
But slowing down quite a bit before the finish line. Is that intentional or going for a bit of a flourish, or did they not achieve their goal to survive?
I think the T-sol is off as well. I think
yeah, I can
something
still see
was wrong.
something flashing.
Something,
but,
yeah, but it's the other.
Tricky in the sliding.
Oh, he's going again. Yep. Yeah, so that's a 7, a 7, and a 6 for car number 16.
One of the historics. Ooh.
It's Dresden with a massive spin.
Not sure if that was intentional. It's wearing some kind of horn. Dynamic driving, that's for sure.
Ooh, very nice through there. Oh, beautiful by the driver.
Yeah. Approval from the crowd. A really nice drift in the top of the zero.
Let's see if it can keep it up.
And it's broken, but it died at its highlight.
Well, it seems to be ready to go again. Oh, no.
Most of the lights here are decorative purposes, but there's one that's still important for these electrics.
Unfortunately, the Dresden car is getting pushed off manually now by the marshals. But what we did see was very, very impressive.
Yeah, a really good show. Too bad it came to a standstill. Probably spun the tires a bit too much. And some of the motor controllers said no.
And I'm seeing quite a few very impressive LEDs in the queue there. So let's see who will roll up next. I think one more human-powered entry.
Nice, will we see some drifting in this corner?
Ooh,
no, actually a very tight line.
Very tight, great control by the driver. LEDs flying all over.
Attacked by lights here.
Mickey got bombarded just now.
They're gonna need a driver swap soon. The pullers are getting exhausted. And the car even has, I think, a rear wing.
And it'll be interesting to compare later because we've seen two rear human drive cars and now a front human drive car. Oh, left front wheel down. So let's see who's up next. Some very impressive blue lighting, with the driver being a little bit tentative so far.
Nice choice of music.
Car number E67.
Arguably the best lighted UK team here. Unfortunately, they cannot find the road.
It's probably driving on the wrong side, you know. It seems the jury didn't like that run at all. They didn't give any points to car number 67. But let's see who's up next. 172. I believe 172 is Dortmund, Matti. Some good lighting, some good music. And it is a 9, a 7, and a 9 from the jury. Wow, very high score.
And I have a fun fact about the driver from the BAF car who's coming up next again. Apparently some say he lost his ability to have children in an arc flash incident and that his hands are rated to 1 kilovolt. But all we know is he's not the stick, but the stick's high voltage cousin.
Yeah, really nice combo with the music and also what they sent us in the forum. Really nice, nicely done by arguably the best UK team.
Oh, the driver unfortunately again missing the exit from the zero, but finding the finish line. And this time the jury does give them a score. It is a 7, a 7, and a 6.
Yeah, and also for Dortmund, I have a fun fact about their driver. Apparently, he's running on 2 liters of chocomilk every day.
Chocolade? A much more aggressive approach this time around.
Yeah, the 2 liters of chocomilk seems to help him find some speed.
It's a 9, 7, and a 9. It's a really good score, actually. I think it has to do with a pretty good and spectacular driving style.
Now seeing some more fancy lights. Car number 22.
From Leuven, my home country. And they say that the driver, who is Lander, he likes white girl music, but then I find this a weird choice of song, though.
So yeah, that's a 6, a 6, and a 7 for Leuven.
And now we have car number 94, Esslingen.
The beautiful car of Esslingen, but unfortunately coming to a halt right in front of us. Well, there's no better place to stall than, of course, in front of the jury. So we can have a closer look at their lighting underneath the car. Hopefully they can restart it.
See, the tractor system light is blinking red again.
Yeah, and apparently the driver of the Landshut team should wear glasses because he's blind. So we should be prepared to see some cones. I guess that's why they let him run in the dark, because he can't see anything anyway. Unfortunately, it seems like the car cannot continue, so it's getting pushed here to a safe zone.
So this is unfortunately a DNF for Esslingen.
We're gonna see the Leuven car again. They also mentioned to us that their driver Lander drives with a Citroën, what is it, C2, C1, and sticks some wooden plates under the rear tires to get it to drift a bit. Let's see if he can put that drifting practice on this car as well. It seems like he's just going for speed.
Yeah, very planted. Very stable and across the line. Well, not super spectacular, at least of what we've seen today.
But a quick lap time.
Indeed, and still a good, a decent score from the jury, 866.
Ooh, the silent killer from Braunschweig is on its way.
It was cool though, through the smoke, really slowly with the T-Sol on. It's actually quite a good combination.
I believe the kids call that aura farming.
Big cheer from the crowd. Will it do like an unexpected burnout now? Surprises a bit?
Yeah, not too much for us to comment on so far. Very, very tentative by the driver.
Well, they do get a lot of airtime like this, right? So they got a lot of attention from everybody.
Good
for a longer
sponsors.
time, right? There you go.
But the jury not very impressed, unfortunately. Only a 3, and a 2.
Das ist jetzt wieder kein Auto, sondern ein Mensch, glaube ich, wenn ich das richtig sehe.
Yeah, it seems we have another human-powered entry as well.
Yeah, there's a rear human drive.
Also 4 wheels, 3 big ones and 2 smaller ones. I'm not too sure what to say about the driver with the horn in front of him.
Well, he seems excited, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yes, that is a glow stick.
And we get a little wheelie over here. That thing is not going to pass the tilt test.
Getting some style points.
This might be a competitor for the quickest human-powered vehicle. Although they're reducing speed. Oh, there's people on the track at the moment. That almost went wrong.
The media team, as always, putting themselves bravely at risk to deliver the best experience to the people watching along at home.
And across the finish line.
And let's see what the jury thinks. 666.
666, that's not too bad for a human-powered car. Let's see how exhausted they are.
And another wheelie next to the jury.
They can still laugh, they're not too exhausted.
In the meanwhile, Braunschweig snuck up on us completely. Definitely going a little bit faster this time around.
Yeah, their prime strategy for this event was to not damage the aerodynamics. Good job on the driver.
Yeah, and definitely achieved their goal, and it was a 3, and a 2 from the jury. And that was one more of the Swiss teams, car number 127 from Lausanne.
With their beautiful Pringles wing.
A little bit of scraping there. I don't think we've heard scraping there before.
Yeah, they got a 4, a 4, and a 5. Actually, I do like the underneath lighting, which is really red, really matches the color of the car as well. So, nice little touch.
We have a car without traction control entering the track again. Whoa!
I think
that is dynamic driving.
That is Navarro again.
Look at the flag, like you can literally see the aerodynamics at work.
Good second run from Navarro, and they get a 7, a 7, and a 7 from the judges.
They are getting rewarded for their dynamic driving. Certainly exiting the number 2, was really wiggling around. Beautiful to see. We have the Lausanne car again.
This time for African Monty, it's Lausanne once again. And once again, going for a very precise, very race type approach. Ooh, I saw a little bit of orange flashing light there. Once again, a 5, a 4, and a 5. I think maybe 1 point more than before.
Yeah, I think the driver did make a little bit more risk. So yeah, maybe 1 point extra is not that weird.
Oh, seeing some more flashing Christmas lights on the starting line. Car number 167.
And another one that's coming to a halt just in front of us.
Yeah, it's almost deliberate, isn't it? A couple of cars stalling just in front of the jury, just to show off their lights. And the car from Osnabrück is going again. Well done.
But have some really cool lighting underneath the nose of the car. Only under the right angle you can actually see it.
That's a nice little touch, isn't it? Changing lights and also moving from left to right as well. Nicely done. Driver clearly excited. So
even though he parked for 10 seconds, he's having the time of his life.
Well, that's all you need sometimes, Matti. That's all you need.
That was a pretty high score from the jury as well. I saw a couple of 9s there. Oh, and I've heard this tune already. Is this Chemnitz again?
It is, and I remember it was a pretty wild car. So this might be one with for the dynamic driving. Oh, well, at the moment it's mostly understeer driving. Oh, pick the cone there.
This was actually exactly the same as the previous run. In exactly the same corner, exactly the same understeering out of the track.
Yeah, locking the front and then steering in, not much happens. But at least the driver is very gentle for the cones, so...
Just a little kiss on one of the cones there. Marshall's getting it out of the way and they get going. Managed to make it into the 0. And the driver asking Mickey for directions. Mickey obliging and pointing the way to the finish line. And it is a 9, an 8, and a 7.
Yeah, really beautiful lights. It's like extremely continuous in how the colors change. So beautiful.
It also highlights the shape of the car very well as well.
And there comes the smoke again. especially for Osnabrück. Oh yeah, here's a wheel spin. Let's go. Similar issue. That's something to debug later.
And again, they managed to get going. Let's see what the jury thought of that performance. It is an 8, a 9, and a 10. Wow. I think only the second 10 we've seen tonight.
I think this is equally the highest score that we've seen today. I think we
might
saw
be
a 9 and a 10 and an 8 earlier, but this is very good.
There's another flag car coming our way.
Yeah, let's see, is it another Spanish team?
284 from... it goes so quick we can barely
It's a Canadian flag.
Ah,
it's 284 from Toronto, I think.
Wow, and they are giving some show, so... And, in terms of dynamic driving, that can count.
Yeah, I don't know how intentional it was.
They almost took out the timing beacon though. And that would not make the timekeepers very happy. But very spectacular nonetheless.
And unfortunately they didn't get to cross the finish line. So that time is still going up. But there should definitely be some dynamic points there. It seems the jury is withholding a score until they're able to get a valid run.
But I like the style. If the driver can do that a bit further away from the timing equipment, that would be nice. Maybe like at the end of the top of the zero where another car did it as well.
Yeah, maybe a little further from us as well.
This is Aachen. They forgot to add lighting though, but they're going for the speed, that's clear.
And they do get the speed.
Wow, that's like an improvement of a second on top of the fastest we've had.
But unfortunately, they killed one of the lights as well, so.
Yeah, they had no lighting at all, no extra decoration. So they get the lowest score so far, the 111.
Indeed. It seems that if you only go for the speed and only try to be clinical, the jury does not take too kindly to that. I think, if I remember the rules correctly, the fastest car, the fastest team, will actually get a free entry to FSG 2026 next year. So maybe Aachen is gambling on, you know, the bigger prize for them.
Yeah, makes sense. But unfortunately, they did have a cone, so that will be taken into account. But they do have a second run.
And then you might wonder, what does the team with the best design score, the best jury score get? They get an exclusive night photo shoot with the media crew of FSG. I think I'm seeing some more quote-unquote fun mobiles lining up. I believe I see a Polo, I believe I see a forklift in the background as well.
Not sure if they changed the name of the Volkswagen, but I see on the timing screen is the University of Scrutineering.
So that's a Scrutiversity. Very nice.
Let's see if they decide to be more aggressive, do a little burnout. No, not this time.
I wouldn't say no, they're going full gas.
Yeah, definitely much faster than before.
But now this corner is going to be tricky. Oh, nice. A 2-point turn in the hairpin. Let's go. A little bit of understeer here.
Just a bit. But nice and smooth through the top of the O. And towards the finish line. And they get hit with the finish flag.
Right brake test also done.
And up next we have Aachen, car number 99, going for their second run. Let's see if they can improve. Incredible speed, and they do improve.
Wow, 14.4, and looked clean to me. So very impressive run by them.
And once again, the triple one from the jury, but I don't think the team will mind too much.
Yeah, that's strategy perfectly executed, in my opinion. So well done.
Yeah, this was more than a second quicker, I think, than the previous top time we've seen.
Yeah, this will be very tough to beat, but maybe the next one?
There's definitely potential in there.
I believe that is the
if they divide the
cherry
time
picker.
by the amount of passengers.
I believe that is the cherry picker that is used for the panoramic pictures. Oh, the driver really pushing the machine for all it's worth.
Okay, into the hairpin now. Let's see how many cones they hit or people they lose.
Oh, it seems that rear wheel steering coming in very handy here.
Yeah, this is clearly an experienced driver. He has been here before. Oh, yeah.
They stop for a bit of a show in front of the jury.
Changing the ride height as they go. Very innovative system.
So they really bring this competition to a higher level, that's for sure.
And yes, they do decide to go for the zero.
Even the Scruti car bottoming out here on the track just before the finish line.
Yeah, I'm worried they damaged their aerodynamics. I'm really worried about that.
Oh, they're getting guided around. Maybe they're going to need the car for other purposes. Of course, Justin Bieber, oh yeah. Toronto. But they need to wrap up a clean round in order to get the points. That's a bit wild.
Let's see what the driver decides to do. Seems they're just being escorted straight to the finish line.
That's a shame. I think they could have given it a nice show at in the zero, but yeah, once you go off track. I'm not sure if there are any other cars in the queue right now.
Yeah, we still have 20 minutes left of this awesome. Two more cars. Okay, Yegor, thank you. So there are two more cars that will be able to compete. Should be enough time because with 20 minutes you can do that a lot of times.
Another car making its way. With some beautiful changing color lighting underneath the car. It is car 74 from Hamburg.
Well, the song is promising some spins, but the car is sliding around a little bit.
Yeah, it's very tail happy. You spin my head right round.
This is on purpose from the driver. I saw him actually doing some steering input to make the tail wiggle a little bit. Definitely for the high score.
It. A 9, a 7, and an 8.
Yeah, deserved. It's well lit, nicely decorated, and some really clean, dynamic driving.
This driver was by no means out of control. He was perfectly in control, but he was doing some dynamic driving to please the jury.
And he might get a second run. So he chose not to do it immediately. And another human-powered car making its way. Yeah, well-designed car, powered by 3 humans. Not sure if the last one's actually helping, but you know, the idea that counts.
Yeah, that's the manager probably. Yeah. Oh, wait.
Yeah, doing some 360s. The propulsion mechanism cannot quite follow up. Oh, we get some swag our way.
Taking the inside line very tightly.
Hitting the apex perfectly. That's very good.
Is that a drift? Even the eyes, they change lighting on the car. That's cool.
And across the line, and they spin out just in the end.
So they get a 6, 6, and a 6 from the jury. They're very consistent, actually.
Oh, and the human-powered car going in reverse now.
A new car from Darmstadt. Really cool lighting and also very quick.
Yeah, that seemed to be a very performance-focused attempt. Let's see what the jury thinks. Oh, an 8, a 7, and a 9.
Yeah, apparently with their crazy bull wings and speed-matching LEDs, they have a manta ray to show. Manta ray, it's kind of a wordplay on it. I don't quite know. But apparently the LEDs, the LEDs, they match the speed of the car somehow.
The car matches the speed of light? How does that work? I don't know.
Oh, no, indeed, because you can see the car is standing still now and the LEDs are not moving, but as it starts driving... Oh, but now we see another bit of a Scrutimobile.
I feel like it has been pimped. So they definitely did some work in the past 2 hours.
It looks like a little bit like the Pope mobile, doesn't it?
With the white smoke now. It's getting trouble launching off the line. This might be the most people. I really hope it's not going to tip over.
There's quite a bit of roll.
They're going to have to lean in indeed.
It does make it around the hairpin.
Little shaking of the car. Again, I really hope it doesn't flip.
There's a bit of hydraulic action going on.
I saw one wheel. I saw one wheel coming off the ground.
I saw two. You see them leaning towards the inside, keeping the car planted.
Yeah, the leaning into the corner is really not optional for them. Like.
Let's see, car number 242 with the speed matching LEDs going on their second attempt. Again, the driver going for a very speed-focused approach.
Unfortunately hitting the Finnish cone.
And what about the Estonian cone?
It's a 9, a 7 and an 8. I think that's exactly the same score as previous time. So very consistent judging from our 3 judges.
Also interesting, they said that their strategy is farste quer, siehste meer. If you drive sideways, you see more. And yeah, we can confirm. That's what the driver did at the very end.
And I think that might have been the last run of the night.
These do see some colorful people appearing.
Oh, no, I do see one more car rolling up. I see some new LEDs.
Which car is that? Can we already tell from here? Or was it the car we had like 5 minutes ago and didn't do a second run? But don't call me out on which car it was exactly. Might be the Hamburg car, because they only done 1 run. I vaguely remember they had a bit of this lighting.
And it is definitely a very Hamburg color scheme. And yet again, even for the Crazy20, it wouldn't be FSG without one team running in at the last second, trying to get in just before the clock runs out.
Indeed, it is the Hamburg one. And apparently they bought 7 meters of LED lights for this run. 7 meters. But I do want to see some spinning, come on.
A little power on the exit. Oh, they do spin right round, right
Interesting,
round.
interesting. That is some drifting for sure.
One more? No. Maybe they thought they were doing a skid pad.
It was creative though. Actually, it's a really good score. It's a 9, a 7 and an 8. One of the highest we've seen so far. Not the highest, that was, I think it was a 10, a 9 and an 8. But one of pretty high. So well done by the...
Well, I think we've also seen some 999s. So it'll be interesting to see how the jury decides which team wins the style competition and wins the night shoot.
what is going to happen here. Is the running?
And I'm hearing there is another team about to start their run. And it is quite clearly, literally, a run.
A running contest.
And there's the tune I think a lot of people were waiting for.
It's all going to be about the final sprint, I think. Maybe it's going to be photo finish, so I hope.
And they cross the line.
Oh no!
And they cross it quite hard.
And I think it's the orange guy that won, but then also went down.
I think that's the second time we see the front left human fail.
I hope he's all right.
And I see another car lining up. I think that could be the cherry picker yet again.
Yeah, I mean, also they get a second run, right? Just as the other cars.
And the jury gave the runners a 10. Just a 110, but still a 10. And we see the jury, the organizers going around with the last lap sign. So I believe this will be the last lap of the Crazy20.
That's a nice way to announce it. Very creative from the officials.
And Mickey, you have been at FSG for most of these Crazy20 years. What have you? How do you feel about the event that we saw put on tonight?
Yeah, this is great. I mean, that's what a nice way to celebrate the 20th anniversary of Formula 2 in Germany. Yeah, really cool. I know this was one of the, also we used to have a night endurance and night racing with one of the first electric years, and that was also really cool. But this has a lot more fun factor as well. So very nice, very good idea from the organizers.
So for everyone watching from the stands and everybody watching along at home at this late hour, thank you very much for tuning in and providing your support for all of these competitors and for celebrating along with us the 20 years of FSG. I believe this will be it for the night. Of course, the jury rounds it off with a 10-10-10 perfect score.
Yeah, so everybody, thank you for attending this event, the Crazy20. Celebrate the 20th anniversary of. Maybe a couple of words from Frank. No, he's a bit shy, but we'll get him. We'll get him this weekend, some way. Anyway, thank you. And tomorrow we have a full day of action on track, and you'll be hearing from us again. And thank you again, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Indeed, bright and early tomorrow, 8:30 for the driverless acceleration and the manual skid pad. Once again, thank you very much for tuning in and for watching along both live and at home. Good night.
durch. Oh, da soll ich in die Hose gehen.